the greatest gift or the greatest part of van life, I would say, is the ability to have long-term thinking, is the ability to make sacrifices today for a better future, is the ability to discipline myself and have self-control over what I do with my money for a better future. That is the greatest single gift I just realized that van life has given me personally. I've done it now for almost 9 months. I started in the middle of June. I worked 50 hours a week in a FedEx warehouse. You can see I got the badge on. I just got off work. And I saved up $4,000 cash in just 2 months. Like 2 months, 1/6 of a year, 2 months, not even a full 90-day season. And I was able to travel a lot of the country because of that. Way out west, you know, all the parks and stuff. So anyway, just reflecting on this journey in the last 8+ months and what it's done for my mindset and approach towards life, towards building wealth. Because at first I was like, I'm just gonna save a bunch of money, which is great, go ahead and do that, but eventually you need to eventually you need to invest your money, because with inflation, especially making a lower wage like myself, like I don't really think $20 an hour is a lot of money. You need to have a plan that can increase your income and hedge against inflation and retain your purchasing power. And for me right now, I have faith in putting a good amount of money inside Bitcoin. Let me pull over. And I'm gonna hold my Bitcoin for the next, 16 to 24-ish months. Obviously, it depends on how it performs and how it looks, but I'm gonna have a target goal of when I'm going to sell. And depending on how much I have in will determine like how much I decide to cash out with profits. So, and it might not be a ton because I don't have a lot of money at the moment, but I got my job, I got very low expenses, I got Lyft that I can do, like Uber, where you get paid immediately. The coolest thing about Lyft and Uber and DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats and those things is you get paid immediately. And I realized this when I started doing the Lyft back in January of 2023. And I was just like, wow, like the speed of cash flow. Like you can go out and drive 8 hours, or you can go drive for 4 hours, like half a day, and go make a quick $50, $100, give or take. It depends on your tips. But you can invest that money immediately. Like you have that cash available versus FedEx is great. Security, I know I'm going to get my hours, I'm going to get my check every week, but I got to wait. Like for my next check, I just got paid. I got to wait another 6 days, right? Like what if Bitcoin tanks? Like right now, at the time of this video, it's doing good. It's 67, but what if it tanks to below 60K or even lower? Like I want cash to invest in that. I want to own Bitcoin when it's low, around 65, before it shoots up to over 100, 150K per coin, because that's how you double your money. And that's going to take time, but I want to have the resources to be able to do that. And I guess that excites me. Like building wealth, being on this journey of making so many good decisions compounded over time. And I've had so much bad luck too. I've had so many car problems. My last car fell apart on me, and it was scary because your car is your home. The radiator was going out, and I was about to burn up the engine. I was about to lose the whole car. And thank God I got it fixed. It cost me a lot, arm and a leg, but I got into a new car, which I'm at now. And this is a new, a modern 2018. Finally, I'm driving a modern car, and I just see the path. Like I just see the path of me building wealth, saving, accumulating, building a financial fortress in my life finally for the first time, it really excites me. So, but I want to share, I think the biggest reason someone doesn't build wealth is their lack of ability to make sacrifices. That's the biggest reason. I think easily, the biggest reason people can't build wealth or they won't ever do it is you won't give up your today for a better tomorrow. You won't give up some of your current lifestyle for a better tomorrow. And you're like, well, I can't live in my car, Corey. I can't do that. Well, that sucks. Like, I feel so grateful I can do that. And I know a lot of people really, it would be harder if you're a lot bigger, but like so many of the success quotes, there's always excuses out there, but it doesn't matter. If you really want something, you're going to go for it, and you're going to find out a way to make it happen and to do it. And most people don't. Most people don't have the desire. They don't have the desire to have wealth in their life, to build a financial fortress around their life. And I realize that promoting businesses, I realize most people don't have that entrepreneur mindset. They're not willing, like I said, the number one reason you're not willing to give up enough of your lifestyle today for a greater tomorrow. I can live out of my car for 2 years and make the sacrifices, and really, it's not even that bad. It's not even that hard. Sometimes I wish I had an apartment, but I just look at everything it's giving me, the results, the progress I'm making, the ability to keep so much of my money. It just so far outweighs any of the negatives, any of the cons where, it might be hard to fall asleep or something like that. Or I'm worried about what if something bad happens to my car. And then it's like, well, those are real concerns you have to address and plan. But the ability to literally save $14,000 a year or more by living out of your car instead of renting is just so empowering to me. I couldn't see my life. People get into their 30s and they live a lifestyle, and we start spending more money as our income goes up. That's the average mindset. And then people stay broke their whole lives. Men, you stay broke your whole life going through your 30s into your 40s, and you see people, well into their 50s still living bro, you don't want to be like that. You do not want to live paycheck to paycheck. You want to do everything in your power to get financially well off. And that's a different number for everybody. It doesn't have to be 6 or 7 figures. It could literally be you have a nice nest egg. You got $20,000 in the bank. You got $10,000 in the bank, like liquid. And then you got more invested, and you have multiple streams of income, and you don't have to work a job maybe because you're comfortable with such a, lower living expense. That to me is wealth. Having options and the ability to not have to go to work because you saved enough money, you took care of your finances, you manage your money, you have different streams of income. Like I was just saying, there's Lyft, there's Uber, there's so many ways to make money in the market. You can make money just by posting on Twitter and different social media accounts. Like, take these ideas and implement them, run with them in your own life. Like, I want to see people win like the way I'm winning, and I'm going to continue to win, keep my foot on the gas pedal, and share my journey along the way.